Now a crime alert. Some Jacksonville moviegoers are warning others as someone used their lost and found phones to buy expensive electronics. Police are investigating. They haven't announced any arrests, but the victims believe it was an inside job. News 4 Jax reporter Vic Micolucci tells us the one thing they want everyone to do to keep fraudsters out.
It started as a simple trip to the movies, date night. This couple says they were here at the Cinemark XD on Atlantic Boulevard when they, for some reason, left their phone behind. Now, the problem is their phone did not have a lock on it, so whoever found it was able to get in and then have prime access to their accounts. Ended up spending a lot of money. As you can imagine, Christina Beasley Harris and her husband were not happy.
By Monday morning, my checking account, one of our checking accounts had already been compromised for $500 worth of AirPods, sent to an address that was not associated with us.
The phone itself cost $1,100, not to mention it's an Android. So these Apple headphones wouldn't even work with it. And she's not alone. She tracked down another man who says this happened to him at the same theater a day earlier. He tells us he too lost his phone and then got mysterious charges.
But it has to be bigger than just myself and the other victim that I stumbled upon.
They were able to find the address where the AirPods were going and tracked down a 12-year-old boy. He agreed to return the items, dropping off the phone and 2 of the AirPods at a local fast food restaurant, asking Beasley Harris to keep police out of it. She filed a report anyways, hoping to track down the adult or adults behind the scheme.
I'm thinking about the people that are too embarrassed to continue on and follow through with. First of all, their phone has been stolen, and then their checking accounts have been compromised. Some people just deal with it and be quiet and go on. I'm just not that person.
She reached out to Cinemark's manager, who said he was going to get to the bottom of this, adding, "There is certainly no place at our theater for something like this to occur." He said, "Our typical procedure when a cell phone is found is that it is brought to the management office and held in safekeeping. We get several phones a week turned in like this by our day and night staff." Harris and her husband have their phone back and they're working on getting their money back. But they've lost valuable pictures from family members, including precious memories of her 23-year-old son, Nicholas, who was murdered last year. All the more reason for her to be angry at everyone behind this fraud. How do you feel that they're using someone that's maybe as young as 12 years old?
Well, for me, that's very upsetting and disappointing. And I'm going to tell you why. Because we as adults, we're supposed to lead these children to be productive citizens in society.
And the people involved say they did learn a big lesson here. Put a passcode on your phone and make it one that's not easy to figure out. I'm Vic Micolucci, Channel 4, the local station.
And we reached out to the theater's management. They told us to call the corporate office. We have called and emailed, and we're waiting for a response.